is Wendy Garrido from OneAmazingMom.com. What would you say if I told you that your baby, from the time they were born, could tell you what they needed? How many times have you heard from parents that their baby was crying and crying and they didn't know why, and they just wished that they could have some language to understand their baby? Well, in fact, there is that language, and it's a woman called Priscilla Dunstan from Australia has a photographic memory for sound, and she discovered that her son made 5 different cries that meant 5 different things. And in fact, between birth and about 3 months of age, all babies across the world make these same sounds. And there's sounds for hunger, for tired, when they have to burp, when they're hurting, and when their belly hurts. So if you haven't, I know you're not a parent yet, or maybe you are, but those 5 things cover almost everything that could come up. So we noticed from the very first day Shanti was born that she would do the na cry that starts with an N, and that's how you can tell that that's the one that means that they're hungry. So this was just a lifesaver because, as I've mentioned in other videos, I had a hard time breastfeeding during the first few weeks, and actually the first 6 weeks about. And it was just so much easier to keep trying to get her to latch on, to keep trying even though it was hurting when she was screaming, because I knew that that was what she wanted. If she had just been crying and I didn't know that, I probably would have given up much sooner and gone on to try to change her diaper, to try to dress her, undress her, whatever. But knowing that she was hungry just made it so much easier and made me so much more committed to trying to make breastfeeding work for both of us. So that was one of the ways that Dunstan Baby Language was a lifesaver for us. It didn't happen very often that she would cry and we didn't know why she was crying. But there was one night when she was just, probably for 10 to 15 minutes, she was crying, and it was this ha, 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 ha cry. And we had not heard that one before, and so finally we looked it up online, and turns out that that's the cry that they use when either they're too hot, they're too cold, or something's hurting her. And we knew she wasn't too hot or too cold, so we started to really examine her body and see if there was anything that could be hurting her, and that's when we found a spider bite. So we were able to treat it and put something on to numb the pain, and she stopped crying in just a couple minutes. So it's been a lifesaver for us, and it makes, I honestly, I can't compare it because this was our first baby, and it was so easy with it. But I can only imagine how hard it is for parents who don't have that clue. So if you're pregnant now, look it over and check it out. But once your baby's born, it'll be really easy for you to just look it up online as you need it and recognize the sounds, because there's really not that many. So that's all. I wish you good luck in your parenting process. And if you found this video helpful, please like it and share it, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if anyone hasn't told you lately, you are amazing.